Hey, damn, you're so hot. I wonder how hot you can get. Let me just. Okay, so, story time. I purposely burnt my hand when I was 5 years old. It all started when I was at home. Both of my parents, left to go to work and left me with my grandparents who flew all the way from Thailand so they could make sure I don't unalive myself or find out if I'm a firebender. It was around 8 p.m. Both of my grandparents were in the kitchen. My grandma was calling and talking to my dad on the phone while my grandpa was, wasted again. Good old Gramps. I remember I was sitting in the TV room, really bored, until suddenly my brain just auto-flipped and then my consciousness just snapped back to the kitchen for some reason. Sitting there, all alone, was this majestical machinery. In that moment, it felt like the oven was calling for me. It was saying stuff like, "Psst.
Hey kid.
Who? Me? I mean, what's up?
Don't you ever wonder how foods can be cooked in this house?
Yeah, but I don't really think about it much. I mean, if you just consider...
Don't you ever wonder how hot I can get? I bet you don't know, ha, 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 ha.
No, you can't be that hot. Trust, I know my appliances.
You sure?
Yes.
Then prove it.
But Mom and Dad said I shouldn't really...
Sir.
Oh, fine. Yes, I stumbled across the floor with open arms and deliberately played with the knobs. I stood there as I looked at my grandparents with my hand on the oven door, placing it there for a solid 30 seconds. Do you smell that? Oh God! So yes, after that event, I was in tears. My left hand was aggressively red, and my skin was peeling off slightly. And during the panic, my grandma put a band-aid on it, and I remember it was a yellow SpongeBob band-aid. Clearly, I was a kid of great taste, I must say. And when she put it on, and she left it on for a solid 5 minutes, she finally gave in and called my dad because she realized that I was gonna non-stop cry the entire night.
Yes.
So imagine the absolute horror when they took it off with chunks of my skin stuck to the band-aid. So when my dad buzzed in the door, he grabbed me and rushed my mother and one of the co-workers that was working for our business to the hospital. We went to the emergency room and they plunged my hand in ice cold water for hours. It was unpleasant to say the least. The ice cold water hurts. It was pruning my skin and it looked like I was aging in fast forward motion. Not to mention, it was also freezing, and for some reason I remember there were ice cubes in it, but I'm not sure. There probably wasn't. Anyhow, after all that chaos, they wrapped my hand in a gauze, and I remember going back to my parents' restaurant and going around the store and letting my sister write on it. So I guess it burned the creativity out of me, so yeah. But yeah, it healed up just fine. Yay! So final verdict, I do not recommend testing the limits of an oven. It wasn't worth it.